It's on you. Good job.
Hi, chat. How you guys doing?
Hi, chat.
Don't mind me as I log into the game. I forgot to do this.
Everybody point and laugh, chat. Everybody point
Does
and
this
laugh.
count as the DM being late?
No, I'm already in game. It's just the chat's not in game. That's all.
Chat's late.
I believe chat would be late. Unbelievable.
Couldn't be me, chat.
Dear God.
I'm sorry. My bad. I'll mute more.
We have a paladin dying off the corner.
I thought they had the perfect health trait. How are they ill?
You know, divine health got nerfed in the new D&D.
Oh wait, did it? What did they do to it?
It didn't.
Oh, I just assumed you were telling the truth because I couldn't believe it.
The new IRL D&D got nerfed.
Yeah.
No, but it sounds like something WotC would do.
Yes.
Yeah.
It sounded legit enough. I was like, yeah, that's fair.
But let me. You know, I keep forgetting to do things.
It's alright, you'll get there eventually.
I will get there eventually. I will get there eventually. That's right.
Okay, we shall patiently await.
So today's episode, episode 12, being Dying in Coffins, is also sponsored by Graverobber's Guide to Ghouls and Ghosts. I just need to find my post tag to put in chat and to link you guys to the Kickstarter, because you guys should 100% go over there and support the Kickstarter, because they are almost to the last stretch goal.
Yeah, they said they were about like 100 away.
Mm-hmm. With next,
which is insane. Yeah. That's so cool.
It adds a new races.
Yeah. That would be sick. Because I've gone through all the content now. It's so good, guys. The content's really good.
Who cursed?
And you're going to get a preview of that content because Lynn is going to be playing in a one-shot.
Yes. Later, I believe this month, I will be over on Ari's channel with Shroomy Bunny.
Are you not streaming yours?
I might stream my POV. I don't know yet.
Feel free to. More advertisement for the Kickstarter.
This is true. But yeah, I'll be over there playing as a player, which I haven't played as an actual D&D player in
Oh no.
All right, I think the last time I was a player was in your game.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was my CurseofStrahd, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
That was a while ago.
Yeah.
It's been like a year.
Well, I hope you enjoy it. I'm excited because the content's so good. I've been putting in the monsters. Ooh.
And that's right, chat. If you want to kill your players, watch later to this session, because the players might just get into the situation where they might die, in which case those monsters will be from this Kickstarter.
Why do I feel like we're gonna die this session?
Don't say that.
You just say our
What's the face of the moon?
Not a moon.
Good point.
Not a moon yet. You're good on that.
What?
Quick, someone drop trial, see if that works.
I forgot Sam's Fuki isn't on screen because he wasn't here last session. I was like, well, who the fuck is missing? I'll kill him.
Also, just so we don't have a repeat of last time, Callisto, if you didn't know, you're currently muted. Just so we don't have a repeat of like, oh wait, I'm muted. But last time on Deathmarch, CurseofStrahd, the party did the one thing you were told not to do in D&D. They split the party. As they went to go visit the church, they met Father Petrovich, and were given the task and the quest to find out who stole the bones of Saint Angel. So the whodunit has begun. They did some investigating, some perusing, and found some clues that pointed to one direction, and tried to interrogate a young man by the name of Milo or Malovoj. Malivore, however you want to say his name. And yeah, it really didn't go that well. They thought he had a lot of siblings that he apparently cares a lot about. And so the party was like, you know what? Let's just go somewhere else. And so the party split up again. And got a really good heart-to-heart moment for our Lucian. When Lucian was suddenly accosted, apprehended, confronted by a man they'd been warned about on multiple occasions by the name of Isaac. What's everybody's thoughts on Isaac so far?
I was scared.
He's spooky.
He's a scary guy.
He's a bad man. He killed someone.
He did do that.
He did.
That's true.
Oh, more importantly, you completely forgot. I met a cute half a Gimbo.
This is true. Lucian did run
Yes, the
into
important
a-
part of the.
Yeah, it's the important part.
It's important to me, goddammit.
This is true. Lucian did run into a very shy orc.
He's so cute.
Who's also new to this world, who's not from here originally. And yeah. However, the party thought that this would be the end of Lucian. However, we ended last session off with the Baron, Baron Vargas Valkovich, offering, oddly enough, Lucian a job.
Yeah.
Make an offer he can't refuse.
An
I
offer,
can't refuse it.
Yes. Quite so.
I know where I stand right now.
Very-
I am not in a good place.
This is true. In which such place we find ourselves once more. As we find ourselves St. Lucian,
Oh.
our poor young chef bard, in a very, 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 very beautiful dining hall. For most of what you've seen in Barovia, this is a very nice dining hall.
Mhm.
And sitting across from you is Baron Vargas von Valkovich. Not von, just Valkovich. Apologies. You see the chandelier above you, wrought iron fitted with wax candles hanging above a polished wooden dining table. Around the tables are seated a large amount of high-backed chairs. They're faded cloth and padding. Yeah. There appears to be the dining table is set for dinner. However, appears to be just at the moment table for two, with the silent yet ever-present Isaac off to the side, watching. His eyes never leaving you. So, tell me, Lucian, what is your answer to my request?
Well, could you elaborate? What would you have me do?
Of course, of course. I would wish for you to cook for the festival of the Blazing Sun. Yes, a grand festival we will hold. Better than the one before and the one before that. Marking a special holiday, of course, in Vlaki.
I see. Of course, I would be honored. Can I have someone there to assist me?
To assist you, very well. We can get some rabble to assist you. Of course, of course.
Well,
Hmm.
well, I, in the kitchen or cooking, I have people that know how I work and how I trust them to do the right things because it's very particular. Like, don't touch the wrong equipment, don't cook the food in the wrong way.
Of course, if any of them were to misact or mess up the food, I'd just remove their arms for you.
He just laughs nervously.
Oh, trust. It'll be in 3 days. Should be enough preparation for you. We were just coming off the Wolf's Head Jamboree, which was a grand festival. I'm sure you can top.
I'm sure. Can I ask why?
Well, of course. What you the scene you procured and enacted in the streets earlier today. That brought smiles in Vallaki.
Yes, I actually heard you say this morning, and I was inspired, and that's why I did it.
Ah, a man truly to my heart. To be fair, Lucian, you might as well have been my son instead of my own. At which point, you would hear the door behind him open up as you see a woman come out. As you see a woman you can only assume to be his wife, being Lydia Petrovich.
And does she look as sad as she looks in her artwork?
Not necessarily. She seems more nervous.
Okay.
You could of course give me an insight check if you'd like.
Yeah, sure.
You see she comes out having a tray with a set of tea and some biscuits on the side. She's like, "Oh, I brought some tea and some food, of course, for the." And before she can even finish off, you hear Vargas interrupt. "Ah, enough, woman! Leave us! We have important business of men." For the 15, you can tell she's really forcing that smile.
Yeah.
Not because you don't think necessarily she doesn't love him. It's just
she is afraid of him.
She is just as afraid of him as many of the people who live here are.
Gotcha.
You also would notice that around her neck is a holy symbol, holy amulet of the Dawnbringer.
Noted.
You see she kind of fidgets and moves back at his reaction before of course apologies for leaving. Apologies for that. Such rabble. Damned
okay,
women,
okay.
am I right?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gay, so yeah, damned women.
Yes, a word I understand. Well, if that is all if you need, then of course, you're more than welcome to leave now, Lucian. Apologies for my god's behavior earlier. I can be a bit zealous, excitable.
Yeah, would use that word, yes. But thank you. I suppose just let me know where to be when I have to be there. Am I allowed to have my friends help me with the cooking and stuff?
Well, of course, but if they fail, we'll have words, of course, Lucian, on that one. It should be a grand jamboree, as better than the Wolves Festival. Oh, I cannot wait. There'll be a parade and everything, and we'll be coming back and arriving at the church, which is where you will need the food at.
Okay. Would you be able to provide the ingredients? I do not have a lot of money anymore.
Ingredients, no, but payment, yes. He kind of snaps his fingers and nods towards Zizek. You see Zizek kind of goes off from leaning on the wall to approaching over to you and drops a heavy sack onto the table.
Okay.
Turning back to his
Thank you.
unintended post.
Yeah. Okay. Last question, and then I will be off to prepare.
Yes.
Is there any food you want in particular?
Mmm. Something grand, something savory.
Savory, okay.
Something to make this the one festival to beat all others.
Okay. I can do that. Take the pouch and stand up and bow. Thank you very much for your time and for the job. Thank you.
Of course, happy to help the gays. No insight check needed. He thinks that's what your race is called.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's funny. I'll leave it like that.
Yeah, Isaac can lead you out. Follow him. Follow him.
Okay. Neat. I keep 5 foot away from him. I do not want to be near him. Oh god, this guy.
It appears
Oh,
to be
no.
a guard who's like posted there.
Pirate god.
You see kind of motions and the guards open the door for you both. He gestures down the road for you.
Yep.
As you're basically leaving, you can hear in a loud roar from inside. Damned woman! I told you not to interrupt me during my meetings. That is how
Yeah.
that scene ends. Oh,
I
you're,
get,
you're on the wrong road.
I'm on the wrong road?
That's to the back of the house. The cobbled
Oh,
road.
okay. This way.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We're just gonna.
I
Switch
mean,
maps.
he went here, so like I
Well,
was like, oh, okay,
he
this
was
is the
he was
road.
stepping off the road for you to walk past. he noticed
Gotcha.
you wanted a distance. He's not dumb. He noticed.
Okay. Yeah, and as I leave, I kind of glance back at him with like fear, and then continue my way.
All right.
It's 5.
You did survive, and you've now acquired a quest.
Yeah. What's in the pouch? How much did he give me?
He gave you 500 electrum pieces.
Jesus.
Good lord.
Again,
Oh, I know who's paying.
no roll needed for this. No like figuring out of any kind. You think you might have just gotten like a couple months worth of like taxpayer money?
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Maybe a little bit more than you actually needed.
Oh, yeah.
But he doesn't seem to care.
It doesn't care.
That's insane.
And I wasn't about to say no because I wanted to live.
This is true. Now, for the other group, because we got you guys kind of currently split up. Kiso and Vivienne, did you guys plan on just grouping back up with the other group? Or do you guys plan on still staying in like the town center?
I'm not going to the. I'm not following into the castle or mansion or manor.
Once we finish up, we'd go back to group up with everyone else.
Okay.
Right.
And for the larger group, were you guys going to the town center, or you guys were going to stay at the inn?
I feel like it's probably safety in numbers. I feel like Cere would probably suggest everyone, hey, maybe we should go see where Kiso and all that got to.
I'm just playing it safe till I get my weapon tomorrow.
Yeah, we should definitely go look for Kiso and everybody else.
You gotta tell them, but I assure you, if Lucian isn't back in 24 hours, we're storming that place.
No.
Okay,
What?
I'm storming that place.
What? But, Cere,
I think
no.
that's a bit of a death sentence.
I got used to that.
We'll see when the time comes.
I can't just leave them.
we don't even know what's happening. Like, it could be fine.
Do people normally end up fine after being taken away in chain?
We're dealing with people that we don't even know. Like, they seemed to be willing enough. Like, listen, I am also worried, but like, what do you expect us to do? Go in there and get ourselves killed, and then like, then what? Then he gets punished for it.
Someone's echoing.
Fish, you're echoing a little bit.
He was fish.
Well, I haven't got that far yet in my thinking, but I
Yeah,
can
and you're
assure
going
you.
to get everybody killed.
No, I'll
Like,
get myself
you,
killed.
no,
Yeah.
shut up. You think this only affects you? Seriously, do you? Where do you come from? Like, what place do you come from where people are just like a group of travelers come in and like people? You're part of the system. You're chained to all of us. Like it or not. Like, we will all suffer for what you decide to do. I hope you realize that.
That's true. I trust myself.
Including the one you're trying to save.
That is.
Do you think it stops with you?
Well, no, but
Then use your brain for a little bit. Listen, we can figure out what we're doing in the meantime, but I trust them enough to have themselves handled, okay?
I agree.
Put on
I
my
think we're
trust in them.
we're gonna have to put our trust in Lucian.
I am putting my trust in him.
If it makes you feel better, we can go talk to the Watcher lady later. Okay?
I was.
But like, we're exploring options right now, and we're not storming the place and causing more problems. Okay, like, where I come from, that's a very bad idea, and I really would want you to know that, like, just don't.
Where I come from, we do not abandon our own, no matter what.
We're
She's
not
gonna-
abandoning them. We're not gonna walk away either.
She's just gonna sigh and like rub her temples like very vigorously.
But I do get what you mean. Fine. Let's see if we can speak with this Wachter person, see if they can help.
They want to see us tomorrow night, and I say that we take them up on the offer tomorrow night, and for now we get other affairs in order and we figure out what we're doing. Okay?
I agree. Let's give him
Okay.
some time to, solve the problem himself. But if he can't solve it himself, he will be relying on us to help him.
Who knows? Maybe it'll all be okay.
I hope so. Trust me, I hope so.
Right then.
I
I'm not...
think
Oh, sorry.
Now that everything is set, we should probably start moving.
Yeah, let's keep going. But yeah, I'm not. I don't want to seem like I'm so flippant as I'm willing to throw away my life on such a whim, but I'm not willing to abandon him.
Your heart's in the right place, Cere. Don't worry.
yeah.
I'm not
I'm
in.
abandoning him.
I'm sure as hell not gonna abandon him, but we have to play it at every angle so as to avoid needless deaths.
We're in an unfamiliar place. A lot of things are unpredictable.
We only
It's
have
not-
each other.
It's not a bad. Yeah. Okay.
Anyways,
I
where
think
did
we just
Kiso
need
say he
to-
was going?
Find Kiso.
Yeah, where did he
Blacksmith?
say? Yeah, was it the?
Yeah. Kiso said that he was heading to the blacksmith.
Oh, all right. Let's go.
For everyone might notice, everybody's currently on the map, and you guys are all in your different respective areas at the moment. This area starts.
Okay.
Lucian would have headed straight back to the inn.
Oh, in that case, I can remove your token. I'd presume you'd go back here, since you'd heard them like say like, "Oh, town center," like for the coffin maker and whatnot.
No, he's too shaken. He
Okay.
just wants to go back to the inn.
Okay.
Understandable.
Can I make myself invisible so I can still see?
Yeah, just don't you go do anything crazy now.
I don't. You'd be able to know if I did because I stream it. So not
This is
inspiration.
Wisham we're talking about. Of course he's gonna do something crazy.
I don't.
He's
I
gonna
just-
haunt the leather worker or whatever he's called.
No, I'm not gonna haunt him. I'm gonna go see him tomorrow. But he's too shaken right now.
Understandable. Alright.
Alrighty, let's get moving, guys.
I also do want to find that coffin maker somewhere.
We can.
Well-
Where did they say he lived? Near like some kind of
Um,
what the fuck was it called?
Dockyard.
Yeah, stockyard.
yeah, near the stock.
For some reason, Brain wanted to go shipyard.
Yeah, my brain was also sitting there going like the shipping. Yeah, I was like, there's no shipping yard.
Shipyard.
But that's something Kiso and Vivienne found out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys wouldn't know.
Oh
Yeah.
I thought we
Keep
were
up, Callisto.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Come on, Callisto.
We don't want to lose somebody else this time.
Yeah, safety in numbers.
So, Kiso,
I
getting
can
yourself
take care of
something
myself.
like a shield or such, or
I know you can.
Also, let's see, you not load in?
It took me a minute, but I'm here now.
Okay,
Sorry.
Okay, no, you're good. I just should make sure because I just see on my end. I see you still on the map. I was like, oh,
Hmm.
I'm very curious about what this place is, just because the look of it,
Yeah, it's spooky.
it looks weird, like compared to everything else.
you see a large, what might have been at one point like a temple of some kind. You see a lot of like vines and brambles have kind of like grown over and like attached itself to this.
Is there any like insignia outside of it or anything like that?
No. But you do see through the windows there appears to be some bookcase. There should be some form of like a bookshop.
Hmm.
What is this place?
I'm pondering it for a moment.
It looks like kind of your aesthetic, no?
A bit. If you guys, we're all generally in the town center. It won't hurt if I separate from you guys for a moment and check this place out while you find Kiso and Vivienne.
I mean, I can accompany you if you want. I'm curious what this place is too.
I don't mind.
Safety in
Would
numbers.
Would you like to go with them too, Callisto?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, we
Books,
should.
reading.
We should at least keep to twos if we're gonna split anywhere.
Okay.
Kiso, do you want to go over and join them?
You muted, Kiso.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
As you both
Oh,
walk
Sorry, I got
in,
very excited.
you would see the owner of the establishment. And just like Lucian's friend described, the owner of this establishment, Laura, is also not from Barovia.
Hmm.
Oh, she's cute.
She's very cute.
No, what have you done?
Oh no, she's adorable.
She's so cute.
Yeah, she's adorable.
If one of you doesn't romance her, I'm gonna cry.
I think Willow's already on it.
She's so
Vibrates
cute.
in my chair.
Vibrates and gay. Apparently, my race.
Looking. I mean, I'm just gonna assume looking around from like surface level, this just looks like a general like kind of library bookstore kind of place.
Yes, it seems to be a large bookstore, bookshop of some kind. Lots of just like books of all kinds of array and assortment. You can kind of like tell just by looking that she like has been researching the different books and like pages in front of her here.
Mm. Yeah, see.
Oh, hello. She raises an eyebrow at you both.
Hello.
Hi. What is? I mean, obviously bookstore, but what exactly do you have here? Is it just you have magic stuff?
Well, in lack of better terms, I suppose, more just research and documentation of the region. However, he kind of looks between the both of you. You both aren't Barovians or Valakians.
No,
That
very
would be
much not.
correct.
But you don't look Newman either.
What?
Newman?
Ah, apologies. She comes out from around the desk. She kind of extends a hand out to Cere, being the closest one.
Yes, Sorry would offer a handshake.
Hello, my name is Laura Winelven. I'm from Numa. But looking at your appearance, I presume you're not from that planet.
Planet?
Oh, has your world not discovered planetary astrology and economics?
No, I don't believe so.
Hello. She extends a hand out towards Willow.
She shakes her hand, but brain dial-up noises at the fact of like
Yeah.
exploring space.
Yeah, that's a huge bombshell.
I think there
So-
are other realms and such, but I've not heard of any other forms of planets.
You know, celestial bodies, large, it's where landmass, where the continents exist on, oceans
Oh,
and people.
Oh, I know of celestial bodies. Yeah, like
Yes.
the large beings of radiant persuasion, right?
Not exactly.
Oh,
How to describe? The sleeping one, when she breathed life into the world, a series of celestial bodies, these constructural vats of experimentation for the gods, were created at being a primordial soup of sorts.
whoa.
Your world, and I presume my world, are very much the exact same, but looking at more of your reactions, I would presume yours might be more far back, at least technologically.
Quite a
You
bit.
could say that. Yeah. We're from a place called Brindlevale.
Never heard of such a place.
Oh.
Though, to be fair, she kind of looks around. This place is also very far back, at this timeline. They haven't even figured out electric yet.
Huh?
Electric?
You know, bulbs of light.
Oh.
Electricity.
Like,
Like this? And sorry, he's gonna like cast the light cantrip.
Not
or-
exactly. Not the arcane.
Oh.
Huh.
Dismiss it immediately after that. Just like, oh. Well, that's interesting.
Well, it's very nice to meet you.
Indeed,
Oh,
nice to meet
incredibly.
two wayward adventurers as well.
Indeed.
I've shacked up here in hopes of finding a way for me to return back home, back to Numa, but alas, no such luck. And I can help the both of you in.
Wait, what? Sorry. Brain didn't register your question.
I've yet to find a way back to my home, the planet of Numa, and I've just been backing up here. I was wondering if either of you needed any assistance, any kind, the arcane or other etherical matters.
Uh, we were just more curious about what was in here because the outside of it looked very intriguing to me.
Hmm. Yes,
And
that is a series of things I put in place to make sure none of the what would be the best? Undead.
The locals?
Hmm?
Oh.
No. The locals,
My.
the locals don't come in anyways. No, undead, and the life drink, if you will. Would you
Okay.
call them in your
Vampires?
based off the books I've reading? It might be the one.
Also, specters and the like too.
Indeed.
We're often known for the consumption of life.
Yes.
Um,
I do like to keep the wraiths out. Which note,
wraiths.
you would notice, Cere, you have a cut-off connection right now from Nex.
I was gonna ask, like, is Nex in here? Is Nex in the room with us right now?
No, if you look back, you just see Nex outside the barrier.
Just
Can
what
I
the
kind of,
fuck,
like-
bro?
Can I like look confused? I'm gonna turn around and look at Nex and go like, "What do you do?" Like hands up, like, "What do you do?" Like, come on in.
You see, he just runs his claws down the wall.
Oh, wow! That truly is a powerful seal. My she sort of like whispers to Willow. She goes, "My friend can't come in." I suppose that's fair.
Oh,
Of course.
understandable.
As far as I could tell, the only way any form of spectral anomaly could ever enter this building at this point would be if through possession. But I've been quite keen on such a thing.
That's fair enough. But yeah, no, that's really interesting.
Fidgets at that.
So you must be a powerful mage of sorts, right?
Of sorts. A researcher at that.
I see.
Professionally, you suppose you could call me an animist.
An animist.
Indeed. I
Is-
specialize in spirits.
Oh, me too. I also specialize.
Vibrates in my chair.
I assume we have different paths. You are more of a researcher of spirits. I am more a remover of them.
Researcher and communer.
It's fascinating.
Apologies, I'm trying not to overstep my boundaries here on the world. Is how the knowledge I possess, I assume isn't what your world would have. I don't want to. Any good scientist, I don't want to impede upon the experimentation.
Well, knowledge is power and all that, right? So sharing knowledge is beneficial. At least back home, that's what we preach. Is the sharing of knowledge is something that we should always strive for.
This is true. However, if you're not the byproduct and experimentation of the gods, who am I to impede upon their research? I'm an outsider, you know, outside addition, an uncalculated outcome.
So, do you have any research on spirits maybe communicating through dreams?
It does happen sometimes through possession or bloodline ties. It can happen, especially if there's some form of connection, ancestry or binding. What do you ask?
If it's all right, I am a bit interested in viewing that research.
Well, none of my papers for that are necessarily here, I'm afraid. I'd all be back in Numa.
Well, then maybe I could pick your mind a bit.
Oh, by all means. At which point, what is the other group doing?
Uh, sorry, my throat hurts. In the time when is this all happening at the same time, or? Oh, okay. Then I'll turn to Vivienne. Any luck? Anything? Any information that y'all got other than assisting Kiso with getting his weapons or armor, if he got any?
Yes, I'm not quite sure if he decided on something, but we did find out where the coffin maker lives.
Oh, where was that?
Near the one supply yard.
Okay.
So I figured
Dang.
that might be worth visiting at some point, but other than that, haven't seen sight nor sound of Lucian, but I'm sure they'll be fine.
I'm not gonna lie. Part of me kind of wanted to see a bird in full chainmail.
I can't imagine that would feel too good on the feathers. At least from the birds I've seen, they like to be light and mobile, but Kiso might be made of sterner stuff. To be
Yeah,
fair, we don't ever see them fly often, so they could be more
true.
solid and stronger than we think.
Though he says he's quite old, so
How are you feeling today? Nothing too bad? Feeling at least rested still?
yeah, my stomach still feels fine. The scar is still kind of unwanted, but what can you do?
Smile, grin and bear it, and think of a good story to go with it.
Yeah. How are you
'Cause
holding up?
after all,
Oh.
ladies do love stories about good scars.
Yes, yeah, I believe they do. Callisto, anything on your mind?
Callisto is currently just kind of like hunched over the rocks of the fountain, and she's like looking into the water and just kind of like gently strumming the very surface of it with her fingertips. She doesn't seem to like respond to that.
Vivienne will reach down and just give a reassuring squeeze to her shoulder if allowed, as long as she doesn't pull away.
Yeah. She like raises an ear up in turn, but she doesn't like move against or away from it. So
Yeah, Vivienne just gives her a warm, reassuring smile and the squeeze to go with it. Seems there's much to learn about this city still, but that can be said about this entire, well, world so far.
Speaking of this city, though, it's very weird that he wants everybody just to continuously be happy. I get ignorance is bliss, but I think this is a bit much.
it's to distract from the issues of his rule. If you want me to be honest.
I'm sure there's only so much people can get distracted.
If all is well.
But what
nothing
else
can be
is he to
wrong.
do?
Yeah. However, this is should the walls actually fall, it's a bad situation to be in. Samael will lower his voice so that nobody else, like only the people around him will hear it. That's to not cause a scene. You know, if that thing that we fought before we got here, whatever, to break in, it would be a massacre.
Don't remind me. I feel like that's going to be something that's fairly for the course in this land, judging by what happened, the last place we stayed at.
That's true.
And
aside
does
from
seem rather common in this land.
Sadly. Aside from that too, sorry. That man's weird hand who was carrying Lucian.
Oh yeah, that one.
would want more information on it, but judging the scenario that we just came through, I don't think any of us would come through unscathed.
Well, none of us are promised safety day after day. So, all we can do
That's
is
true.
support each other the best we can.
That's true. I guess it's just a little worry of something happening to one of our friends.
Understandable.
But I have faith in Lucian. I'm sure Lucian will be able to talk their smug way out of it.
And, well, more importantly, if an example was being made, Vivienne holds a hand up to her right. I think we would see it being made right now for all to see and all to know.
Yeah, you make a valid point, Vivienne. Tebaya will turn to Kiso. So no luck on the bird armor, huh?
No, I think something's preoccupying his mind currently.
Oh, my
Deep
mic
in
is
thought,
my
it
mic is muted. My bad.
Yeah, I've been.
No, it'll be ready tomorrow. Or
Oh,
so. It takes so little time to apply silver to weapons.
wait, you were applying silver to your weapon?
Of course. I figured the lesson had been learned when we were fighting the werewolves.
Dang. Now I really should go that way and get my
Fair.
sword coated.
Have you the penny to spare, of course. We did charge around 50 electrum pieces for the service.
How much?
50.
Do they translate gold? Do they translate gold pieces into electrum here?
I did not inquire, but I'm sure you could find someone to do you a favor.
Did you not get that done in the other town?
I was hoping that gold would eventually become something of a use.
I thought.
He only gave me a certain amount.
Yeah,
I'm not
no,
here,
I
but
know.
I'm telling.
Yeah. And she's just gonna end up like quieting down again and just kind of like look at her own reflection as she peers over the edge of the thing, and she's like busy booping herself on the nose and making that ripple.
Vivienne will just squat down and watch with Callisto occasionally leaning over so her own reflection appears next to her.
She's gonna
So
boop
my-
Vivienne's nose too, but in the water.
So Maya will lightly lean over and actually boop her nose. Just
Her eyes are gonna cross and her ears are gonna shoot right up, and she's just gonna look at her own nose for a second, and then like blink. But then she's gonna like not say anything on it.
so I'll give a little head pat and then stand right back up, taking a look around.
She's still quiet, but you get like the slightest little wag of her tail, and then like just then it kind of fizzles out again, and she goes quiet again once more.
I will say, if you guys are looking for other kind of places, there's of course the leather store you guys have watched and seen before. Also, further down south is the potion shop, and then the top right is a tailor.
We should probably wait for the others to come back out before we go anywhere.
I don't. Potions sound nice.
I'm sure Willow would love to go see some potions. You know, maybe make stuff for tea or something.
Who knows though? They might got into like nerd talk in there. You know, like how like nerds get when they talk about things. They just don't stop.
Yeah, tell me
Might be
about
there
it.
for like hours. You know.
Tell me about it. Well, on the road going to where we first met up, Willow never stopped talking about how to make good tea.
Yeah, she seems like a quiet, passionate nerd. I'm sure she could tell you about all sorts of things.
It was a nice talk, though.
Good.
Well,
Yeah,
it's good that they
can
have
be.
passions.
Exactly.
Potions sound nice and useful if we can find any for cheap, I guess.
That would be the hard thing here, I imagine.
Yeah. I don't really need cloves. I'm just trying to figure out what to do, because I don't know. It's a little awkward just sitting here, but
If you want, you can go check up on our fellow nerds.
no, I don't want to do nerd talk with nerd people. I'm sorry, I'm bad at that.
Well, Callisto, how about this?
Mm.
Do you have any questions for anyone that's here right now? Anything you wish to know about?
Vivi,
Yes, dear.
you and I have talked a lot and about your kids. And I always get this feeling that there's a lot of that you haven't gotten to say about anything with them. Do you have the energy in you today to talk about some of that? I don't know. I'm kind of curious a little bit. What's the deal? You always say you used to be a mom.
Yes, I can shed some light upon it.
And she's gonna immediately turn over onto her side and then settle down to where she's leaning against the fountain wall.
Vivienne will reach out and just give a few scratches behind an ear to Callisto as she looks at between Kiso and Samael and Callisto. I'm sure you've all noticed that my hair has adopted a much more sullen tone since we've come here from the brilliant autumnish blonde it was when we first met up.
It's like it's bleaching out. I've kind of noticed. I didn't want to say anything just because it's kind of rude. It's kind of rude to go, "Wow, Vivi, what happened to your pretty hair? You're it's all you look like you're getting old." It's bad manners, you know.
Bad manners, but not untrue, dear. It does make me feel older when I see it that way, but it's just a side effect of a youth spent making a foolish deal here or there and letting out foolish phrases around, fey creatures. And the reason why I say I used to be a mother is because, my child is no longer with me. They're not gone, but they've been taken by the fey parent, as it were.
Oh, no, I understand. I've heard this story a lot. Something about the Fey kids being kids being taken from families and disappearing, sometimes being replaced, not always. I've kind of heard some of the stories. Is that kind of what happened, or
something akin to that? More of a I spent time with Fey folk when I was younger. Long enough to where I learned hunting and tracking skills from them, along with things of an observational nature. It was a thrilling and amazing time in my life. Being part of I want to say I was valued in the Fae court and by the Fae that I was with, but I don't know if that is true or something I merely wish for. If I'm trying to paint a happier picture on a earlier time in my life.
I understand. Yeah.
But it is part of the reason why I am skilled with a bow and with tracking things.
That's really interesting. Thank you for talking at least a little bit on it. I didn't mean to be, like, bringing up anything too painful. It's just, like, I don't know. I was just curious. I've been curious for a while. I've not gotten the chance to ask and not seem weird.
My dear, you are one of the sweetest people here.
Oh. Thank, thank you. Yeah. I think that's enough question time for now. Yeah. She's just gonna nod and, like, shut up now.
Samael, anything on your mind?
No, nothing weighing heavy on my mind. I mean, all of you seem amazing people, and I have no ill will towards any of you. I just, the whole thing of just trying to keep everybody together from falling apart, and in the end of the day, we're all able to fall asleep and wake up, so.
Well, just remember to extend everyone a little grace here and there, and they might just surprise you with how strong they are.
Hey man, I'm pretty strong,
Yeah.
like my thing, yeah.
So that will once again put his hand on Callisto's head and, like, rub it a little. Like, yeah, all of you seem pretty strong in your own ways. Very level-headed too.
See,
And very passionate.
This is, like, way better than, like, the nerd talk. Like, nerd when nerds get to talking, like, I don't get pats out of it. This is awesome.
But
you're just such a good person all the time.
I am not
anything in your mind, Kiso, besides the material gains you'll get soon enough?
Mel's muted again.
You're muted.
Oh yeah, my dad's muted. No, I'm doing all right. I appreciate the thought. I'm curious as to what'll happen to Lucian, but I think they'll be more extending him an offer as opposed to torturing him. An offer he can't refuse.
I agree with you, because if they were going to torture or do anything else, it would already be on display here.
On that note, though, Kisa, I hope you don't think that I have any ill will towards you because of our little butting of heads.
I understand.
You know, I'll always have you and your bread boys back.
If you say so.
So you leave him hanging?
It was the one time.
I think the one thing we must also remember is that we're all somewhat scared about being here, and we're all afraid of being in a, well, strange land alone. Without anyone else who is like us.
We're just a small pack of weirdos, huh?
Delightfully so.
You may be weird. I'd like to think I'm pretty awesome.
You're very awesome, Callisto.
And mighty.
Yeah.
Give us a flex.
She's gonna do a big flex. I'm gonna roll for flex.
Oh,
it was a passably average flex. Her mind's elsewhere right now.
It's okay. Vivienne will give that brilliant mother smile of approval towards her.
That's more than makes it up for, lackluster performance. Mm-mm. Now, do you guys? I'm serious. Like potions or like? She's just kind of like pointing and like alternating finger guns at like the potion shop, or like she's just like, I just don't want to like
Stand
We'll
here any
head-
longer than we have to.
We'll head
Yeah.
over to the potions.
Awesome. Might as well see what they have going on.
Yeah.
It never hurts to introduce ourselves to people in the town.
Plus,
Come
like,
along,
I need
Kiso.
your guys' help with money. I'm bound with that.
I can't say I'm much better right now.
All right, and yeah. Open.
I don't know if you saw my message, by the way, Lucian.
In the
Oh.
chat.
A stairway up?
I see.
And also, do you guys want to go on ahead to the potion shop without Willow and Cere?
I mean, it depends on what they're doing in there.
It depends
As
on how
far
much
as-
I'm
longer
okay with
they're gonna
this.
As
That's
far
all I'm
as
saying.
Callisto's concerned, they're probably going to talk about like the theory of relativity or something dumb in there for like 2 hours.
I'm gonna pause.
I'm shocked
'cause you guys
Callisto
did talk
knows what that
longer
is.
than they did.
I just want to say real quick, Lucian, on the way to the inn, goes off to the side of the road when no one's around and throws up.
Okay.
Oh,
And then he
Oh.
walks into the
valid.
inn.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the stress vomit is real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mental image of Lucian going 2 steps off the road. Back
Yeah,
at
he
it.
throw- He throws up, and there's just like a little more, like a minute of crying, and then he composes himself and goes back in. Goes into the inn.
Oh.
My headcanon for that was 100% puking rainbows because he's that fabulous.
No, it's what the gay species
It's all-
does.
Yeah,
Of
that's
course.
how the gay species
Puke
does that.
rainbows.
It
Yeah.
might be pretty vomit, you know?
Everything is done fabulously.
Yeah.
It's sparkly and rainbowy.
Yeah.
But it is still unpleasant.
Oh yeah.
It's color spray. That's all it is. They just cast color
It's color
spray.
spray.
Yeah. You're welcomed in by Erwin, who immediately hands you a letter and tells you that your friends got the same letter that they left the town and the city center.
Okay. He'd ask for a drink.
He'd ask
Strong one.
water or alcohol.
Alcohol.
All right.
Very fair.
1 electrum piece.
Yeah.
Got you anchored.
Yeah.
Presuming you
And
want
yours
just,
is-
just anything, not the best stuff, just anything.
No, I wasn't going to be having a couple of them.
Okay.
He would sit there and just drink quietly at the bar.
Okay.
It's not doing good.
Can Lucian handle their alcohol?
We'll
We'll
see.
find out.
We'll find out.
It's only
What's
one
his
right
con?
now.
He's got decent con, but like the dice will decide.
Mm-hmm. It's only one tanker at the moment. That doesn't constitute a roll just yet.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's not chugging it because
True.
he just throw it back up.
Back over with Cere and Willow.
You've hit our special interest.
So,
I suppose so.
after asking, to like whatever information, like, or asking if she could tell her whatever information she knows, Willow kind of like very nervously looks at Cere. She goes over and like closes the door because it's still open. Gives Nex a apologetic look. and looks very determined at Cere. Like,
Cere, look back.
I, at this point, think I can trust you.
Likewise.
This does not leave this room, as I don't want to cause more worry for the others than they already have.
You have my word.
Okay, with that being said. She then turns to Laura. This entire time she's very, like, visibly nervous. She's, like, fidgeting a lot with her hands. And she's gonna start off with keeping it a little vague. I'm pretty sure it's common for some spirits to she kind of like motions at the door, to kind of be shadow-like with certain ones.
It
Shadow
can, of course.
men.
Sorry, would nod.
Depends, but it can.
Yeah, the majority tend to be, but it definitely can differ depending on region and location and such, yeah. And cause of death, I believe, as well, potentially.
Okay, question
Spirits
for...
also can go beyond
yeah.
just creatures. It could be spirit of a forest. But yes, GM here, yes.
So, okay, with Waith, is the Shy Groomsman something that Willow made up? Or is that something that he is known as?
It's what you know his name as before you learn the word Waith.
Okay. So, I was just like, it might be a bit of a long shot, but does the Shy Groomsman... I have a specific name, but I want to check first
know
if
them?
that is... Or not know them, but know of?
Nope. Never heard of them.
Would I know at all of them?
Nope.
Okay. Even Sarah
Then...
kind of shake her head.
She doesn't know what actually, like... Because I know sometimes names hold power with this stuff. But she's just like... Does Waith sound familiar?
Not that I know of. So, understand, of course, I'm not from your planet.
No, don't worry. I am from your I'm from your region, and I'm not familiar with that name either.
So, when I got my abilities, it came with a curse in a way?
Twinsies.
I don't know if it's possession, but there is a spirit that does reside with me. I don't know where he came from, nor what he wants. But...
On the nature of the spirit, it can depend. It's holds animal. It's comforting, loving.
Before coming here, it was more mysterious, as I guess maybe the connection wasn't very strong. And now he has acknowledged my existence.
I suppose in that instance, are you sure
And
it is from where you're from?
that I don't know. And like she also goes on to like describe the dreams that she's had of like being at this ball and like him also being there, it like just very weird, and it doesn't feel related to her, but it also at the same time does. She doesn't know how to explain it.
Can you describe
Um,
the manner?
the manner. Fuck. Uh, I don't have it written down, but I'm gonna assume, of course, Willow remembers. Maybe.
I'd hope. Knowing Willow's craziness, I'd hope they'd remember, like, oh, that was a weird place. I'm gonna remember that.
Yeah, most likely. If you want me to roll something, I could, but I don't. Sadly, don't have it written down.
Notes, people, notes.
Yeah. I look.
I'm teasing.
Very. I know. I'm vague with my notes sometimes, so I'm just like I'm writing very quickly as well to like catch everything. But no, she'll definitely like describe the manor and like even describe Waith. Um, and it's just like he's very strange. He hasn't been necessarily aggressive towards me, but it still feels very unsettling the way he acts. And she'll like kind of address Cere. You weren't there when the kid mentioned it, but Yeska was the kid's name, right?
Yep.
In the church? Yeska, the little boy, he described a shadow man that sounded so much like Waith, and it concerns me a little.
I see. That's odd. Perhaps they have stories of such things here too.
Well,
And considering have learned that I have connections to this place in the way of the Vistani. I don't know how much you know about them.
Vistani I've heard of. Very superstitious folk, very attuned to old ways. They are. World travelers. Otherwise, not a whole lot about them on. However, if you both would like, we could try to make contact with.
Ooh.
That makes Willow very nervous, but she'll agree to it. She's willing to put herself into a weird situation like that. I mainly am just confused as to what part I seem to play in his unlife? Question mark? His like what I have to do with whatever situation he's trying to put me in.
Well, we have two routes we can go. Either A, we can try to commune with him and speak to him, or I can try to manifest. Question him there. First option is more safer, but harder to get exact answer.
If I may, if we are doing this, which I am totally game for, I would prefer to have my companion with us. My companion happens to be very exact in dealing with such problems, should they become more problematic than needed.
She will also she remembered, she digs in her bag and she like presents the death blossom, and this grew in my tent the first night we were here after I dreamt of him for the first time, where he acknowledged me.
Ooh.
Well, I have a hypothesis of where, at least if Waith is from here, where Waith is from. However, mind you, I never A, been there before, and B, I don't know for certain.
That's okay.
Matter of fact, I won't know till, well, contacted.
Whatever answers we can get.
Very well.
And yeah, if Cere
You can clearly see as Cere's kind of like speaking, she definitely is like glancing around the room, looking quite anxious. Probably you'd reckon the lack of necks being here is probably slightly
over your shoulder at every waking moment.
yeah. It's like it's a comforting creepiness that she got used to. And the
Huh.
absence of it feels very strange. And so she'd kind of be nervous, and that's why she kind of suggested like, oh, if we are doing this, like, I want necks here. But like
that's
she
fair.
would kind of go, I mean, I'm 100% down for this. This sounds like it could certainly be a good lead. I must admit I do also have questions myself, but I can save them for after the communion.
Like, I understand we as a group have a lot of these overarching things that need to be done, but I personally have been not bombarded with these things suddenly, but it's all more leaving questions than answers kind of situation.
If I may, without I don't want to impede or sound like I'm trying to overly relate, but as someone in a similar situation, I can assure you that the dreams do eventually go away, but often it could also just remain as dreams. It's said that spirits can't harm you in your dreams, but I suppose it's inconclusive.
Something that has intensified since we've been here.
I have had the opposite and the reverse. I've been with Nax for it'd be at least 12 years now. We've always had this close connection. Upon arriving here, things feel different, more distant, if anything.
I can understand that.
But Nax, of course, is bound spiritually through it, and she like raised up the little jar that you see around her neck that normally has this like swirling kind of black and red mist within it. Right now it seems kind of slightly smoky, but mostly empty. She's kind of got this memento, of course, is what's used to keep Nex tied to me.
Interesting.
I will tell you this in confidence so that you feel similarly confident. If this was to ever go, I would fear for, well, myself, one, and two, frankly, everyone else.
She nods, understanding. But yes, the first option does sound safer.
Yeah.
Safer, though, we'll mention, it is
What do you mean by that?
well, no guarantee. The right connect.
I guarantee the right. Are you saying?
Still another.
Are you saying that we could get a connection to the wrong creature?
It's possible.
That, and there's a good chance that we'll just break it. We get know it.
And what about the second option?
Well, best case scenario, it manifests and answers Willow's. Worst case scenario, it possesses Willow and kills the both of us.
So as I was saying about my friend, is it possible to allow, certain creatures within these walls?
Not exactly. Right? If I
I
let
assure you, he's perfectly under control.
no, it's more of the barrier. If I let your compatriot through, then anything could follow through with it.
But if something could manifest within here, or are we talking about manifesting outside of here?
Manifesting inside.
Oh, right.
If
Okay.
we did this ritual, would be inside here, which is it can't leave here. As well.
Mm.
I died. In which case,
Yeah.
Well, then it's free to roam.
Oh, speaking of which,
Yes.
would it ever be possible to learn how to perform these rituals? I feel it would be very beneficial.
It might, but again, our biology. This spell was made in how my body and my people can manipulate ether. Killing you. You can't.
I'd still like to at least learn how to maybe start small so it doesn't kill me.
Completely understandable. I merely say that the fundamentals and physics of magic in my world are vastly different from yours.
Well, it's true. Neither of us are in our own worlds right now, right?
True, but due to magic, biological, how we're able to breathe in. Out of character, this is the DM telling you, her class does not exist in D&D.
Yeah.
And so her mechanics are not possible because mechanically, different world.
Yeah.
Cere absolutely though wants to learn it. She's like, this is too good of a thing to pass up. Like,
So I rolled something on the side. Willow is just gonna be like, let's go with the second option.
One question before we consider the second option, Willow. This groomsman, this creature that you speak of, could you describe it a bit more? Perhaps any aura or power that you might recognize from it. I wish to gauge its strength. Should things go wrong, of course.
I don't think Willow necessarily knows, does she?
Not much.
Other than that, like, she's able to, for instance, one of the spells that she got from this, is the whole, Unseen Servant. Wilford, I
As far
think
as
I
you're
named
aware,
him.
that is one.
Yeah. She'll say that there's certain spells that she has been sort of like, in a way, gifted, or has given has been given the knowledge of that she's able to cast. But other than that, I don't really know.
That's really interesting. So you were gifted your powers by this creature?
Not my powers necessarily.
Your magic, I mean, of course.
Only certain spells that I can do. Everything else is genetic.
Well, I will mention that in either case would have to happen to...
Oh.
Not right now. Not while the moon is not.
Oh,
Tonight,
the moon has
no. Tonight, is there something? No, that's tomorrow. I think tonight's okay.
Yeah, tonight should be all right. We could do it ourselves, or we could get the rest of the group involved.
I would rather not.
Rather not get the others involved, right?
She very much like it's complicated for her, at least.
Yeah.
in the way of like basically she does not want to burden the others.
Well, in either case,
Hmm.
you both can come later if you have business elsewhere.
Oh, thank you very much. Shall we meet up with you tonight then?
Of course.
Perfect. Cere has like a warm smile.
I appreciate this.
If you ever need help, by the way, around place, I would love to. Oh God, this sounds rather sad. I would very much like to hang out here more often. Purely, if I may, I've never felt this safety that I feel in this room.
I'd have to agree.
I'm so used to necks clawing at my back. It's rather freeing to not feel such things. Would that be alright?
Fair enough. Though, if someday there's ever a chance for any of us to leave this place, I really must suggest the both of you travel to Numas.
Oh, I'd love to.
There are many other practitioners who are well more informed than I am.
I
Way of
see.
spirits and communing with.
Likewise, if you wish, I should be honest, I think our goals align to an extent. I also wish to leave this land. Preferably to return home, but realistically, home is wherever we travel, for my kind. So I would, if we do manage to find a way back to our home, you are, of course, welcome to come with.
You know,
And likewise, if you find a way to get back to your place, I would be honored to visit.
till then, yes?
Perfect.
I guess we should catch up with the others, maybe.
Yeah, we should probably head over there, see if we can catch them, and then I do want to check it. There was a potion place, right?
Yes.
Let's check there. And before we go, Willow, your secret is safe with me. Trust me. You have my word. It will not be mentioned to anyone. But also, do not try, or at least try and not worry as much about it. I can assure you that things will be fine. I often have Nex keep an eye out for any spirits and such in the night. I can ask Nex to keep a better, closer eye upon yourself too, in case of any, appearances.
Willow just has the thought of Nex looming over her, and that kind of like gives her unsettling chills. She's like, I would appreciate it.
Don't worry, Nex doesn't at least I've only seen it happen once or twice. Nex doesn't usually loom over you in the middle of the night. Nex just kind of wanders and patrols around. Sometimes he knocks into things and it wakes me up, but you get used to it.
Let's see. Yes.
Trust me, it's saved me more than once, so I am appreciative of it.
I think the only reason why I maybe don't mention it is just I don't typically know how people would react to such a thing.
I mean, consider how they act to Nex. Once I remember as well. Goodbye, Laura. She'll kind of wave as she leaves.
I like the idea that, like, as you're talking about, oh no, Nex doesn't loom over you, like, when you sleep. You open the door, he's fucking looming over.
Also,
yeah.
sorry.
No, go.
I was just gonna say, Ari, bold of you assume that Willow can flirt.
Oh, well. You could have. What I was thinking was being like, "Oh, can I pick your brain over, tea sometime?" That's what I was thinking.
Damn.
You could have got tea there. You could have got in there.
See, I'm not good with things on the fly, so that
Don't worry, Willow. If you do want to go down that route, I'm happy to wingman for you very hard. Sorry.
Yes, two
Appreciate
socially
it.
awkward people flirting. That'll
Cere's
go
not,
well.
no. Cere's not that socially awkward, just a little bit.
Willow is.
I believe we've all seen. I think we were all here for that.
You just
Yeah.
witnessed it. Anyways, no, I imagine like we are talking, we step out, Nex like looms over. Cere will try and give a hug to Nex.
Next, just like
welcome
melds into
back.
your shadow, giving an
It's like,
exhausted
"Oh."
drag of breath.
I see the bird outside a building. They're over there.
Oh, let's go.
Speaking of looming,
Mhm.
no, I was just saying Kiso.
The boy just
So
looming
looms.
outside the potions.
He liked to loom.
Are you okay, Kiso?
Yeah, I'm skulking.
We'll
I
open
was-
the
I
door.
was-
You're skulking.
He's skulking.
Oh yeah, they are here.
Oh, there they are.
Oh,
Hello.
hey,
Hey,
Willow.
everyone.
Hey, Cere.
How's it going?
I hope your nerd talk was good.
Hey, it wasn't.
Oh,
nerd
it was
talk,
great.
It was special interest discussion.
Gets defensive. Willow's just like, it was lovely.
Nice.
I'm glad
Special
to hear
interest
that.
discussion.
We're actually coming here to see if there was anything to make tea or anything like that.
Oh. Is this the potion? Oh yeah, the potion shop.
All right.
Plus, who knows what they might be able to tell us what to do with any herbs or other things we find.
I also got to see if they can exchange my gold for Electrum. Yikes.
Open.
As you all
Hello, Potion Keep.
Oh,
As you all enter in, you see
Oh, no.
a woman
oh no.
with raven black hair.
I'm dying. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Alright, chat, get the squirt bottle. Spray him, chat.
Fuck.
You give me cute bunny girl and goth?
You see.
I won't actually.
See the woman across the entrance. Sorry, my brain's having major fog today. They're behind the counter working on what appears to be just marking some prices on some bottles at the moment. Oh. Good evening.
Good evening.
What brings
evening,
in
man.
the 6 of you?
I'm just here to browse. I think they had some questions, though.
Would you
Willow looks
happen?
exactly like she did at the toy store?
Would you happen to be able to exchange gold pieces for Electrum?
I can.
Is there a limit?
Well, yes.
I wouldn't want to take away. Yeah, I wouldn't want to take away all your Electrum.
100 gold pieces would be the limit.
What's the transfer rate?
1-to-1.
1-to-1.
It's a steal.
Chance. You seem to be coughing here a lot.
Oh yeah, my stomach's kind of messed up.
I
Yeah,
see.
he got poked in the belly.
All right, I'll hand over 3 gold pieces.
We'll give you 3 electrum pieces.
Thank you very much. Also, would you have any ingredients for teas? One of my friends here is very much into teas.
She's just like picking up things and inspecting them very excitedly.
I do have an assortment of different herbs in which you could use for tea, yes. I'd also make note that for those that are walking around, you notice that there are potions in cases. There's also a basket of dead rats right here.
Yeah.
Skulls of creatures that are of odd shapes and designs. Roll cases.
I had to mute. Sorry, I didn't want to scare the hose away.
God damn
I would say.
I Am I hosed because of the misophonia?
No, but that too. That too.
If you want to self-identify, you be my. You be our guy.
Dang, gays
am
in game
hoes,
and
but-
hoes IRL. That's crazy.
Yeah. You don't tell Karina you said that.
Is it
What's
your
anything
name, by
the way,
you're
shopkeep?
looking for?
Semi will turn around. Willow, anything pique your interest?
I mean, if she just has like an assortment of herbs, Willow will get that. Just,
Okay,
like,
then.
bits of things here and there.
What is-
She isn't necessarily wanting anything specific.
Willow, you
Willow
could
wants-
buy like a full-blown herbalism kit.
Gimme.
It'd be 3 like
Willow wants the whole sampler kit, please.
Exactly. And I'm proficient with that shit.
It looks like my friend wants the whole kit.
For electrum pieces, I can give them full herbalism kit.
Nods. I have not just enough. I have more than enough. Willow will just kind of dig in her bag a little and then slide in however much it was. 4, 3.
3.
Which will slide 3 electrum across the counter to her.
For those that are looking inside any of the cases, you'd see like the most expensive thing in one of the cases is a potion of healing.
Well,
Just
They
one.
got
Oh,
they got Supreme brand here.
And how much
yeah,
would that be?
that would be 1,350 electrum pieces.
Can I talk her down from that?
Jesus!
Can I
Yeah.
give her 5?
That's so expensive.
Can I
Yeah.
give her 10 and the promise of a nice night?
For clarification,
and I'm the one giving her the nice night.
For clarification, a supreme healing potion is 10d4 plus 20 hit points.
Oh,
But-
big
How
heal.
much
Fing-
is for a
fingers-
baby potion? For a normal healing potion, like a minor one?
For normal one, it'd just be 50.
50.
Fingers together, would that heal my stummy?
No.
Fuck!
You need a
Never mind, I don't want it.
generation.
Mhm.
How much does that cost?
She
Do they
doesn't
have that here?
One.
Can she make it?
Maybe. Or-
Maybe.
Looks at book. No, but yeah,
Book.
Willow will get the herbalism kit, and is very happy with the results of today.
Mhm.
She also will ask what other potions, or if there's other things besides potions that she sells and stuff like that.
Well, I do sell the occasional spell scroll, flasks, jugs, vials, acid, antitoxin, poison, candles, oil, an assortment of different forms of potions, vials, for different people's needs, and lastly, perfumes. That is a very common commodity for us. So, if you're looking to woo the one you love, there's of course a filter of love. Or if you need to resist yourself and guard yourself against mighty foes, there's different resistance. If you have
Okay.
the coin for it.
DM out of game.
Yeah.
If I wanted to, odds on me taking the Baron's wife.
Hey yo!
That's a power move.
I mean, it's not out of the possibility. Certain things would, of course, have to happen.
Like you'd have to meet her.
Yeah,
You have to
but
like
that's
talk with her.
that's
And,
definitely-
like,
yeah, yeah.
You'd also have to woo her yourself. That's another one.
This is hypothetical.
She is also currently married.
I was gonna say
how
a lie,
loyal is
but-
she to her husband?
She's
We'll
terrified
have
of
to
him.
find out.
Yeah.
Maybe ask Lucian.
True.
In the
Samael's
name of in the words of one of my homies, just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you can't score.
Samael's
Fuck it,
like,
damn it.
oh, I'm really sorry to hear what happened with the Baron. Does he have a wife? Does she like him?
Completely
How well
out
are
of
they in
pocket.
love?
Like,
That
like
was really out of pocket, but I can't stop laughing right now.
What kind of scrolls does she have? I mean, I'm sure there's probably all kinds, but
that would appear the
Just out of curiosity.
highest level spell would be level 5.
Sorry if that was loud. Just that's still pretty high for what we have access to right now.
Mhm.
How expensive is it?
Expensive, I imagine.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's a different case.
Yeah.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear it.
let's go.
So, for a spell scroll that's level 5, you're looking at 1,500.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
That's more than what they gave Lucian for the fucking food.
Yeah. That was for food, not for magic scrolls.
Damn.
You would have gave Lucian way more if it was for magic scrolls.
Vivienne is going to look at the shop. You can go. Do you ever ask people to go find herbs and stuff for you?
On the occasion, though not too bad for the most part. I do grow a lot.
Willow will take out the flower. Willow's just very obsessed with this flower. Like, is there anything you could do with this? Because I don't have any much use for it,
Oh, death blossom.
or at least none that I can think of at the moment.
I could create an antidote.
Would it be discounted if, since I'm providing the ingredient?
Will you do a cure a antitoxin?
What?
Like,
Yes,
for you to
she
get
was
one.
wondering. Yes, for her to get one, would it be discounted since she's providing the materials?
Oh yes, of course.
How much is it normally?
50 gold.
Looks at my... You mean Electrum?
Electrum, sorry, Electrum.
Looks at my 8 Electrum.
Yeah,
I
joke's on you guys. She does everything through gold values.
I
No!
literally just gave 3 gold away.
I will just let you have it.
For free. No charge or cost? Oh, sure.
Yes.
Very well.
Now this is
Pocket the flower.
Gonna do now. She
You're
gave the
doing it, Willow.
girl a black flower.
Willow gave Pretty Lady a thing. That is my flirting.
Vivienne is doing her best not to start laughing right now because she finds this too adorable.
Understandable.
She is very much in mom, I'm so proud of you mode for doing this, but oh my god, I want to embarrass you at the same time, but I'm resisting the urge.
I'm just picturing like small, short Willow. I know Willow's not short or like small in that instance, but like just being small
She's
and
probably
short.
smaller than her.
Presses fingers together, big eyes, looks up, hands flower, and then gets all blush hide
super
face.
shy.
Gives Pretty Lady Death Blossom and Direwolf tongue.
You guys know like the meme image of like the little scrungle guy who's looking up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
big eyes, hands off to the
Yeah.
side, all goof style like. That's Willow right now.
Mhm.
Oh my God.
I don't think I'm gonna give up the Direwolf's tongue, but she will definitely give the Death Blossoms however much she gathered that day. They're probably a little dried up, but I'm sure you could do
Fine.
something with them.
I grind it up anyway. Should be fun. Save me a process,
I'm
if
s-
anything.
Well, I was asking because I do need some side work while I'm here, and I'm quite good at tracking things down, so if there's anything outside the walls you needed,
Hmm.
I figured I'd at least offer the service.
Well, since there's such a big issue with it, I would say if you could incur and gather any wolfsbane or dire wolf tongue, that would be great.
Fuck.
Well, maybe had some of that.
Wolfsbane, dire wolf tongue.
Heal.
Willow very
Damn,
aggressively
woman.
slaps the tongue down on
Holy-
the counter.
Holy shit, woman.
I just imagine like wide-eyed, frantic hair everywhere, pulls out tongue, slaps it on table, just like big eyes. Her.
Exactly.
Oh, she points to the tongue like that.
Apparently so.
Sorry about that.
Are you offering to sell this to me? She asks you, Willow.
She realizes she probably should actually get money from this.
But, by the way, I don't think we caught your name, shopkeep. What was it? I'm Vivienne, by the way.
Ah, hello, Vivienne. Avenka.
Avinka.
Avenka.
That is a pretty name.
Thank you.
Pleasure
Yours
to
as
meet
well,
you.
Vivienne.
I'm Samael, and my friend here holding the tongue is Willow.
Ah, I see. Cat got her tongue.
In many ways.
I see. At which point you notice that Avenka has like a black cat who like seems like curl up by Willow's leg.
Oh no, she's
Oh.
a cat lady.
And who's that little one?
That means she's gay.
Um.
That's how it looks.
Oh yeah, where's
Yeah,
Chai?
Chai is like eyeing the
With the
cat with big eyes from your neck.
Bingus eyes.
That would be Midnight.
You cut out,
Midnight.
or at least for me, you did. Midnight. Oh, cute.
It seems to be like an all black cat, and you just see like the gold
Wait.
eyes. Even the nose is all black.
Yes, she'll like hold out the tongue. How much would you be willing to pay for it?
Parting with the poet. Alright, of course.
Yeah, words. How much?
80.
Oh, damn.
You fucking sell that shit, Willow.
Willow, yeah, she'll agree to that.
Oh, and here I thought you were gonna give it to me free again.
This
Failed.
likely not.
Fair enough.
I'm sure it's quite difficult to obtain.
Electrum or a date.
Get like knuckle the sides of your head. Like, what are you doing?
How dare you?
I get pretty lady, but we need money. You hear how fucking expensive these things are?
I'd be saying, let's go kill some wolves.
Yeah, for real.
And run into whatever the
Remove
fuck that thing that almost killed us.
I'll chance it for 8 big electrum.
She will definitely agree to that.
Alright.
And then give Midnight some scritches.
Midnight will begin to purr, and you can you notice that like Midnight has like little larger than normal like fangs, and so the fang like rubs up against like it's the cat saliva rubbed off on your hand.
A little vampire kitty.
It blinks and has red eyes. It bites you.
I already
Yeah,
have
for
enough
them and
afflictions. Oh, wait, that makes me think. No, never mind. That's all I need.
No, it isn't.
Potions.
Mm-hmm.
She's just, like very tightly holding the herbalism kit to her. She's like, oh wait, now that I have money.
Willow, you can hear your own heartbeat in your ear, just bum 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 bum.
Avinka, how do you feel about teas?
I think tea is good. I drink it often.
Oh, any favorite
What?
recipes you have?
Lynn doesn't know tea at all.
It's okay. Just say chamomile.
It's not chamomile. It'd be something like
chai tea.
not, no, it's
Tea
not.
tea?
It's
I
not
just
tea
saw
tea.
Kiso put the same thing. Fuck.
Willow likes TTs though.
Willow does.
Excuse
like
me?
chai tea.
You're so real for that.
Whatever. I am.
God, I wish I was there. I'd be wingmanning so hard.
I offered
people
the
shy.
wingman for the bun, not here.
Yeah, no, this is like
This is Samuel's job.
Well,
you can
if you
have
re-
the bun if you want the bun. This is
If
this
you-
is Willow's
well,
zone.
if
What I
you
have
want to
to go.
discuss teas with someone, Willow, that would be good for it. She
Yeah,
knows plenty
Willow's
of
actually-
recipes.
Is she
Willow
Willow's
people
really good at
shy.
making tea.
tea maker?
A wonderful one. Absolutely divine.
Ah.
Very passionate in her work.
Willow just trying to talk, and you guys are just hyping her up way too much. It's a part of my practice.
Yes.
I'm a tea witch. And
Witch.
Mm,
He
Fuck.
raises an eyebrow.
I realize that those are probably not very common here.
No. Not common at all. Might I... Bit of word of caution. Stay away from such a word of choice. At least in these parts.
I have been until now.
Rather disarmed, are you?
A bit.
She just gets flustered very easy,
are you
man.
from around here, Venka, or are you a wayward soul much like we are?
Not from this city. Resk.
Ah. Well, we might go visit there someday.
How far is
Honest-
that from here?
From here to Kresk.
Yeah.
Full night's journey?
Hmm.
Wasn't there mention of Kresk?
It was
From
a
someone.
potential next stop if we couldn't find safety here.
That's what I remember that.
Rather
But
cold, so do make sure you bundle up and keep warm. If
But I
that
have a
is you
feeling
have
that-
companionship, keep warm.
It feels
I-
like there's much sucker to be found here.
I hate that for me. I don't know if it's happening for everyone else, but people keep cutting out for me, and I'm just like
No,
so lost.
yeah, Lynn keeps cutting out for me every
Yeah,
time.
Lynn cuts
okay.
out for me too.
It's because I'm speaking very softly when I speak as her.
That's
Mm.
fair.
She had basically said that, especially if you don't have someone to keep warm with, or
Mm.
companionship with.
well,
Back.
oh.
Do an insight
Semi-
check. She's
semi-
flirting.
Samael would lightly tap Willow on her leg and go like, "Yeah, I'm sure there's somebody that Willow would love to snuggle up with."
She'll just give Samael like a what the fuck look.
This is like brother sister teasing going on right
Oh,
now.
absolutely.
Holy shit.
Perfect.
Uh,
It's great.
So Vivienne, with that kind of insight, this is very reminiscent of like you in high school when like a freshman like has eyes for like a junior, and it like is very like all blushy, like in high school, right?
That time it wasn't
Yeah,
it
that
wasn't
time you
you
got it.
Straight
speaking
cut
softly,
out.
that was straight up your internet.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, I don't know about that.
I heard all of that.
What's your mic sensitivity at?
No, go ahead. Say it again.
No,
Or at least your connection to Discord.
Discord says I have a fine connection right now.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, I have a 14 ms right now.
no, you're perfectly
That's so
fine right
weird.
now.
No, it's very reminiscent of like high school love interests, where the one person's like a freshman in high school, the other person's like a junior, Where the freshman's like all like big eyes, and the junior is like, aw, they have a crush.
Oh
Aw.
no.
Oh, she's
She's looking down on me.
Oh,
No,
oh,
she thinks you're
no.
cute. She thinks it's cute.
And how they kind of like bug like and like tease you because of it. Very reminiscent.
I could.
This is what Vivienne knows.
Well.
Vivienne's insight is not everyone's insight.
Well, just. Yeah, it was somewhere that we could have visited. Or. I don't know how long we'll be here, but I could show you some of the things I can do with tea.
Oh, and what things can you do?
Oh,
She leans forward.
And at this point, Vivienne's gonna put a hand on Samael's shoulder and look at Willow and go, "Oh, we'll be in town for a while. This one has plenty of healing to do still." And she will tug him away so they can talk quietly together.
Will just very nervously rambles about like all the things, divinatory things with tea and things like that, just like all that mess.
Somehow
While they
whisper.
leave
Good call,
her.
Vivienne.
Is Willow lagging for anybody, or is that just me?
No, I heard the lag too.
Okay.
Really?
Oh,
Willow's
no.
fine for me.
Maybe
I
it's
didn't.
Discord just being fucky for everyone.
Yeah, I was gonna say Willow's fine there for me anyway.
She will say that she could make her favorite tea for her.
Yeah. Avenka will kind of just like lean on the counter and just like watch and listen, a smile on her face as she kind of leans on her arm. As Willow just full on rambles. It's very reminiscent of, if you've seen the meme of like the guy rambles about interests that he really likes, and then the girl's thought bubble, "Oh, I'm so gonna peg him."
Oh,
Oh no.
That's what this
Oh,
looks
no.
like without any of the thought bubbles.
Oh,
Y'all wild.
Yeah, Willow. We're done with Willow right now. Y'all can do whatever y'all want.
if all goes well, we might have another companion joining us.
Maybe. I
Hmm,
don't think she's
who
gonna leave her
knows?
shop.
You never know.
Either way, friends, allies, and warmth are all good things to spread in these lands.
Yeah.
It might actually spread more joy than one of these festivals, but let's not say that too loudly.
Yeah. It's nice to have under all the stuff that we've been through, and we'll continue to go through as long as we're here. There are little moments like this.
Besides, she might know more about Kreskin, who we might be able to meet there at some point. So, if we ever decide to leave the town, maybe we can have Willow have a polite conversational date with her.
Yeah,
Seemed rather interested.
seems like it.
You guys glance over and Chai is like doing a little dance on the counter for her.
You know,
Seems
if I
Chai's
only
doing
have-
his part.
You know, if I only have one regret, it's that Lucian's not here to see this. But we can tell Lucian.
You look
Lucian
up
will
Chai at one
eat this
point,
up.
You look at one point, you see Chai's doing like the robot dance. Then another moment, they're doing like the Michael Jackson walk back.
I imagine them doing, you know, that meme of like the person looking down at the little creature, and he's doing like the arm with the arms like cross dance, the legs out, and then he starts like spinning on his head.
Yeah.
Oh, you love it. So we'd be kind of at this point probably waiting by the door to see if anyone else is leaving.
We
Although
should
it's
probably.
I'll wait for Willow to come out. I'll There's something I want to tell her too, or at least suggest an idea to her.
I'll be waiting on the outside, Viv.
While everybody's waiting by the door, for Willow, Avenka will actually interrupt you as you're deep in like conversation of like exciting rambling, right? And you see she places a finger on your lips to shush you.
Oh, Willow is red.
Now, I by no means wish to interrupt your words, but your compatriots do seem to be wishing to leave. And well, don't want to keep them waiting too long.
Keep what? You gotta.
Keep them waiting too long for you?
Oh, okay. She's like suddenly like is aware. Wait. See you around then. And then goes to join the others nervously. Hello.
Hey.
Do you have fun there?
Oh, stop it. Let her have a good time. Fuck.
Certainly interesting.
It's all in good fun.
I would like to note that I am profusely sweating.
Wait, when Willow walks by Vivienne's gonna lean down and go, "Don't forget to come back later to ask her how to use your heroism kit, even if you do know how to use it."
Right.
Go on, Kiso. Big bird, huh?
He's an old man. Give him time. He's moving.
Vivienne will walk back in after Kiso comes out and just goes, "The way, when do you close?"
Oh, near evening. So, in a couple of hours.
All right. Thank you, dear. It was a pleasure to meet you, Ivanka.
Pleasure to meet you and your compatriot.
And then she'll close the doors as she walks out. So, just probably until it gets a bit dark.
Come along, Kiso. We can't leave the door open.
Oh, there's 2 doors. I forgot there.
Well, I think it's a good enough time to head back to the inn. How about you all?
Yeah.
Hungry,
Let's
I would
hope
really
Lucian's
want
over
that.
there.
hungry.
I doubt it, but I remain hopeful.
No new drip for anybody? Straight back to the
I gotta
No.
find a way of making money. I got just rocking like hundreds here. I'm like, oh,
I got 10.
I have 14.
I got
my
88.
friend,
I got the poverty.
my companion.
You guys think you have poverty?
I
Vivienne
spent all
has
my
literally
money.
no money right now.
I spent most of my money on Callisto.
The only times that I've used my money was getting Willow stuff.
This is true. We're truly siblings at this point, to where like you're the brother that spends the money on the sister, but we both like pick at each other relentlessly.
Yeah, that's funny as hell.
Well, Lady Watcher did ask for you all to eventually have dinner with her soon. Hopefully soon.
Was it
Tomorrow,
this
though,
evening,
right?
or was it
Tomorrow
tomorrow?
night.
Tomorrow night, yes.
Okay.
I'm more
Very
just
good.
saying in the instance if you guys want to get clothing and formal wear for it.
Oh.
You're correct.
Or
Is
if
my
you just, like,
attire
want
not
to
drip
beg.
enough?
Let's. How about we meet up with Lucian and see if we can find some finer clothes for that dinner tomorrow.
Hey, if he's there, then yeah, that'd be great. Because I know he's got a good eye for that kind of thing. I think.
Yeah.
And Lord
All right.
knows
I don't know Lucian's there. I forgot.
Yeah, it's very sure. I'm like, I hope he's there, but I don't think he is.
We're
You're like scrambled by, pretty lady. I understand.
You know, Willow, is it the shop?
Dance her face.
Is it shopkeepers that's your type? I didn't have you pinned for.
Listen, she was really pretty.
No.
Just saying.
That was the other one. Oof. You didn't see the one that had the nerd chat with us.
Yeah, but their guys are
She-
having nerd chat. I'm not like I don't.
She
was a
was
pretty
cute,
nerd.
but this
Oh, I'm
one's
glad
a
for
bit
you.
different.
You know.
Kiso, don't fall behind.
Willow's type in
Okay.
women, intimidating women.
Sorry, would kind of give a little smirk and sort of whisper to Callisto. She'd be like, "Almost as pretty as you, dear."
Hey, don't talk
Before
like
carrying on
that.
walking.
Which way was the inn?
North.
She'd give you a little ear ruffle. She'd ruffle your ears
Yes.
before I'm walking.
Everybody's saying all this stuff about me today. It's not true.
It absolutely is.
Whatever direction the inn is in, that is where
Yeah,
we
what-
are going.
Go back to the end.
We're gonna get lost in the streets.
That's why I'm like, where's the inn?
Give me a minute.
DM? Oh.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
Minute.
I have to put NPCs here. I have to put Lucian in here.
Yeah.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Lucian's been
Yeah.
drinking.
Lucian
Not
has
yet.
been drinking.
He hasn't been drinking hard. He only had 2. He's not a heavy
Hmm.
drinker. He just needed
Unfortunate.
something to calm his nerves.
To take the
Yeah.
edge off.
Also mentioned you guys left a certain someone somewhere.
We leave.
Hmm.
Did you leave chai on the desk?
No, it's
Irene's
Irina
at the
again.
church.
We left
No,
Irina at the church, though.
Yeah, we left her at the church where she was safe, right?
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Yeah, I'm remembering this right. Okay, good.
We're just saying.
Did we say we'd go back?
Yes. Yes, you did. No
Well,
one
that-
can, No one's gone back.
It's only been a couple hours.
Actually, yeah, it's not been
Vivienne
that long.
will run back to go get Irina.
What is this
just-
over here, by the way?
Are we gonna?
A stage or something, I think.
I don't see
Stocks.
where you guys are at. Oh yeah, those are stockades.
Yeah.
Is there anybody on them currently?
Yes.
Probably a few people.
Let's.
Do I have any
go
rotten tomatoes in my inventory?
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
tomatoes
Somewhere.
at them.
Well, welcome to the end.
All right.
Chai!
Hello, Willow.
Let's hope Lucian's here.
No, Chai was here the whole time.
Yeah.
You did a dance for the pretty lady and you won me some points. I appreciate it.
Lucian.
Mm-hmm.
How many drinks would you have drank in the span of like 2 to 3 hours?
Only 2. He would have turned to water after 2 because, like I said, he's not a heavy drinker. He just needed something to calm his nerves because he was.
Lucian.
After walking in, Cere has that moment where she stops and you can see she's very much considering sprinting over to him to give him a hug. And then she kind of begins to sprint and then stops, and it just kind of slowly tries to walk over calmly.
Oh, that's cute.
Lucian. She'll take a seat next to him. Be like, "Are you okay? Did they hurt you?"
Hello. No, they did not hurt me. I'm fine. Sorry
Good.
to.
Yeah, worry. I'm
Worry,
glad
this
you're
one was
safe.
willing to storm in there.
Yeah.
There was 24 hours.
No, despite the manacles, I was apparently a guest.
Like, yes.
Odd way to bring a guest in, right? But
Yeah, I know. But no, I'm fine. I did manage to talk to Millie.
oh, how did that go?
He was not involved, but out of fear, he did not say who it was, which he does know. It is a name we have heard a couple times. I think this is the right name. Henrik van der Voort.
Correct.
Oh, wasn't that the
Yes.
the coffin maker, right?
Correct.
I believe so.
Correct.
Yes.
Odd.
Sarah like remembers this because Sarah
That's why
remembered
that
his
old
name
man
to
was
go to
being
the-
so weird.
That would make sense. But I'm confused why him. It would make sense why he wasn't keen to let me see his wares.
Yes, I do not know. Millie was afraid and did not specify. He said he saw him and got hurt when he tried to stop him because he's a very brave boy. But he got away.
I
I could roll a deception if you want.
I was gonna say, for the love of God, please, because Sarah is trying, but Sarah's like, I doubt this. But she's willing to believe you. Oh yeah, no, I ain't even contesting that.
Lucian is
Does-
convincing.
Definitely.
Mhm.
I had him definitely pinned to someone that had done it, but I guess.
No. Just
But what
afraid.
about the hand?
Like I said, he got hurt when he tried to stop him.
The
He's
shovel?
very brave.
Sarah will like slowly like I imagine she still has the shovel with her actually because she did take it. She'll like slowly kind of point to the
Just
shovel.
had it with her the entire time.
Oh, absolutely.
Well,
So like, but the rust,
I
the
perhaps the man used it. I don't know. He didn't see.
Lucian,
maybe.
something of note,
Mhm.
when you were walking back towards the inn, you would have heard crying from a woman over the corpse of the man who was killed. His name was Alrin. He was apparently a father to children.
Oof.
And that's probably what made me vomit.
Yeah.
And that's why there was a third drink involved.
No. So. Yeah. No. That's. I believed him. And he seemed very honest when I sat down and talked to him.
I guess justice can't always be correct, but we try our best.
Sometimes people get framed.
How cruel of someone to frame but a young boy. Young man, I suppose. Ugh, disgusting. Well, now I have more of a reason to pay a visit to this coffin.
I also will not be leaving, at least until not after the festival.
Oh, why?
Because I don't think I can. I got hired by the Baron.
Oh.
Hired?
Mm.
Yeah, that's a.
Indentured.
I am to make the food for the upcoming festival.
That's
Oh.
quite a lot of food.
It is a manageable amount. I will be fine. Just
Hmm.
I do not think he will be happy if I leave the town or anytime soon.
Understandable.
Yeah. I mean, I guess he is paying you, right?
I have been paid.
Okay, that's good. You seem like a
Paid?
man is worth.
Paid?
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's no one else in town I'd, assign to that task anyway.
I did not feel like I had a choice.
I mean,
Considering how you were brought, I don't think you did. But, and she'll put like a hand on Lucian's shoulder gently. We're glad you're safe at least.
Oh, absolutely. Sorry, we'll put a hand on the other shoulder.
Little
He was
confused
so
look.
scared to top you up.
Oh, no, I'm fine. But since my friends are here. Access to kitchen, is that okay? May I cook? Paying for the ingredients, of course.
Of course.
Oh, Willow will for whatever reason, just proudly show off her new herbalism kit illusion.
This is an herbalism kit, no?
Yeah. We
Very
got it
nice.
from the potion shop that's nearby.
Samuel will speak up from the back. You missed it, Lucian. Willow was falling hard.
Oh, like,
Oh,
this is the first time Willow has ever genuinely glared at someone. Her eyes are slit like a cat's.
Samuel will just grin ear to ear and look at her. Like a shit-eating grin, just like,
Samuel, you're playing with fire sometimes. You know that, right?
it's fun.
ignore them. That is wonderful.
It was very cute.
Did you secure a date?
She, like, thinks about it for a moment.
No, Willow couldn't do that one. Willow fumbled. Willow fumbled hard. What?
I did offer to make her some tea sometime, but I didn't.
She touched you, Willow. A woman touched you.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Does this not happen often?
For Willow?
Willow shakes her.
Chai just putting Willow on blast.
He does that. Well, but Cere is a fellow I would like to see again in town, so perhaps if you are heading that way, maybe we can each, go off in our respective directions.
A fellow?
Double date.
Not exactly. He has my my kitchen equipment.
Aw.
Oh.
That's
Very
pretty
nice.
sacred.
I thought
He
I could
seemed
be a waiter
trustworthy.
to a double date. Chai will slump.
Aw,
Is that
it's
like
The night is
some-
still young, Chai. You might have a chance.
Chai starts
Is
counting
that
on
like
his fingers.
Is that like a chef courting ritual where you your chefing tools to see if they're trustworthy?
Oh, no. I mean, I did think he was trustworthy, so I did trust him with my equipment, but no, I was accosted in the middle of cooking.
Oh.
I was
Ah.
cooking for a whole street, so it was out in the middle of nowhere. My equipment was just left there, so I asked him to take it for me. I hope he did. He said he would, so.
Did you
Let's help.
say you were gonna find him again, or have him meet you somewhere?
He works at the leather working shop,
Okay.
and he lives there too, so I would just go there.
Maybe you could. Yeah. Willow's brain is all over the place at the moment. As is mine. If you need, someone to accompany you, I will gladly go with you.
Let
You
me just
should.
say I have learnt my lesson on going places alone.
Bro,
Dude,
a panic is so real in this campaign.
Literally. Yeah.
If I may, whilst we're all here, could I propose
A rule
Bold.
for our group. I think we shouldn't travel alone. I think it's best that we travel in pairs at least. Safety
Yeah, I
in
believe
numbers
that.
and all that.
Probably best.
After what happened with Lucian, I'm concerned of something happening like that again. To any of us. And besides, if there's someone else there, even if they can't help, then at least tell us what happened.
I like the rest. Yep.
Agreed. Now, Callisto, what are you thinking for food? What would you like?
Excuse me.
No, because you look hungry.
I mean, I am, but like, I was
always
not. I
hungry.
wasn't super worried about that. I mean, I don't know.
But does anyone have any preferences?
I'd like if they got any of those. What was it, wolf steak? Was it last time? Something like that would be beautiful tonight.
I think wolf is all they have, so. But I can make any kind of meal with the meat, so.
It has quite a unique flavor, I feel.
I think I'll skip tonight. I'm not feeling very hungry.
Stomach's actually feeling okay tonight, so I'll definitely eat.
Okay. And he's gonna excuse himself and go to the kitchen. I give these two a look, like, make sure it's okay with them since they own the place.
They nod.
Mhm.
They seem to be discussing quietly to one another of some kind of worry about the shipment of war.
Is it possible to like eavesdrop a bit without
You
being
are
too obvious?
too far away.
But we could shuffle up. We could shuffle
No,
up.
no.
Why
Things
you gotta get
happen,
in
Cere.
Everybody's
Sarah, you can
business.
bugger the fuck off.
Aw.
You were over
I think
there.
I just go stole my seed.
I will steal your seed. You've already warmed it for me. It's
Uh,
comfy.
I'll set
I
it
put
to
Chai in the chair.
Sang.
Yeah.
Lynn, can I see them discussing from my chair still?
Yeah.
Cool. Can I read their lips? Are they speaking in common?
Yes.
Oh,
Fantastic. Then I will use observant.
They seem to be discussing how they should have received a shipment last night from wine. However, no dice. They should have received one from their grandfather. They have not heard word from. They've not heard any word from Davian or Adrian.
Yeah, alright. Vivienne will ask Irina if she knows where they normally get their wine from here.
Oh, I believe it's from Wizard of Wine, a brewery, Westwood, I believe, southwest, across the bridge.
Interesting. It seems they haven't got their shipment from there recently.
Oh,
About it, I wonder if something happened.
hopefully nothing bad.
Never wish anything bad on anyone here. It's not a... It seems things are rough enough as is. How are you feeling, by the way?
She raises an annoyed eyebrow. Annoyed because it feels like you all forgotten. Church.
Not forgotten, dear. Just that's where it's supposed to be safe.
Just ignored.
I thought you all would have left maybe for an hour. You all were gone for like 4.
Oh,
We're just going
we
next
should
door to talk to,
we should
kid.
we should probably explain what happened.
Vivienne will fill her in on what happened.
You all just forgot that I existed?
And she will apologize.
You kind of see.
Yeah, I
like,
got
her eyebrow
kidnapped.
twitching.
She doesn't need to know that.
I went chasing after you.
She doesn't
We
need to
were
know that
Jason.
last part.
Yeah,
But that was the majority of it.
I'm glad
Yeah,
you're
but she
alive,
doesn't
Lucian.
need to-
But
she
keep
doesn't
quiet
need
back
to
there.
know.
No, I don't say that in character. He's cooking.
Get back in the kitchen and keep cooking, chef.
Yes, but Vivienne's not gonna lie to her. And no one's around to stop Vivienne, so...
I mean,
and
I
Vivienne
can't
will
force.
apologize.
I can't force
Okay,
Vivienne to lie.
You also are also like across the table. You cannot physically stop her.
Dive.
We'll sidle up, and very like shyly offer to make tea for both of them. She really wants to herbal again.
Oh,
I could use some nice tea.
Irina will turn over to Willow. Oh, and now you remember I exist? Irina seems quite miffed by this.
She's offering it as a form of apology.
She looks to Willow.
Willow's just she nods. Like, yeah, I realized that a lot goes on with our group, and you do kind of go a bit unnoticed, though you're the whole reason why we're even on this trip. And I wanted to offer up at least something that is within my ability to offer, like a little apology.
Well,
Peace offering.
apology accepted. However, next time you all wish to go to the town center and for you to go gallivanting and flirting with a shopkeeper, maybe do a head count.
We'll be sure to take you next time.
Willow nods, feeling like she's like a child that got in trouble.
Which is dearly funny because Irina is younger than you.
I feel like this is the teenager scolding us.
Rightfully
like
so.
she definitely feels accosted, and like it, like probably not unintentionally, but like kind of got directed at Willow.
Yeah, we're such bad parents.
Even though it's not like, but she feels like it is now.
Willow, how could you leave her behind? Unbelievable.
Um,
On that note, though, Irina, how did the church treat you?
fair enough, she says as she
We'll
gets
go
up
off
from
to
the
the
table.
kitchen.
And she will walk over to the kitchen,
Oh.
holler through the door towards Lucian and say, Lucian, the rest of them forgot I existed. I'm going to my bedroom.
Oh. Would you like me to bring fruit to you?
She's already leaving.
She's already gone.
She seems angry. She slammed the door to the kitchen as she left.
Yeah, Lucian just confused.
Why did
'Cause
Lucian get away
she-
with it? Lucian also forgot.
Lucian was kidnapped!
That still counts.
It does not.
And then
That's Irina's eye.
he assumed that you went and got her, because you were gone for a couple hours, and she came back with you. So
Kiso
he
will lean
doesn't
into
know.
Kiso will lean into Vivienne and ask, who is she again, by the way?
That's
Real, though.
Irina. Dear.
No,
Yeah,
really, I just don't remember.
Do you remember the Burgermeister who helped us in the first town?
The burger what?
The leader, the mayor of the town.
The man you tried to steal his body from?
Oh, well, now that you mention it, yes, of course. Well, I remember his corpse. Not much of the man in the living flesh, though.
Anyways, that's his daughter.
I see.
It's the whole reason why we're here in the town anyway. We were supposed to bring her to
We
a
were-
safer spot, but
Yes.
this doesn't feel much safer.
While in the kitchen, and now that Willow's here, she can see, like, Lucian's trying to consume himself in his cooking, but at one point he like, cuts his finger, which surprises him, because he's never cut himself in cooking before, since he was, like, very young. And then he just kind of stops and, like, looks at his fingers, and then he notices he's shaking.
Mm.
Aw.
Willow.
Before Willow fully approaches Lucian, you hear something.
What?
Mind you, it sounds as if it's someone right on your back, Lucian, that does this. But after hearing it, of course, if you look back, no one's there. You hear, "Right and we."
Damn it, Nex, come back here.
That is not Nex.
No, I know it's not Nex. It's just the similar voice. It was like, oh no.
Does he
Yeah, Lucian's gonna turn extremely pale and quickly run over to this door and run outside and throw up.
Oh. Willow will definitely go and check on you. Like,
You hear footsteps behind you, and then you see a bit of a relief of, oh, it's Willow. It's not some monster chasing me.
are you alright?
He will stand up, kind of clear his mouth, but kind of still like holding. I don't want her to see it, and he'll just like tears in his eyes. He's like, "I'm fine."
Are you ill?
Maybe new land, new sicknesses. Perhaps I will be fine. I'll be fine. Just give me a
Whoa.
moment.
Does not believe that for a second. She'll do her best to try and like, oh god, what is happening? Oh, I am lagging. She'll just kind of like just give you a little pat on the back.
Well, this is my old token.
Oh,
Blasphemy! Get rid of it. Kill me.
Oh my god, I can't kill you right now.
I want my new token.
I think it has to do with like the camera stuff.
It does.
Will we flush it?
Goddamn
Please.
moment. Give me a goddamn moment, or I will kill Lucian.
God damn it.
But she'll just like be very gentle with him and this like just like I'm talk, or I can make you some tea to settle your stomach.
Yay, I'm me again. Okay.
Oh, listen, you transformed.
He will go quiet for a moment and then just kind of stand up. It is no worry, but some tea would be lovely if that's it. Is okay.
I'm already making some for the others, so yeah. And I will, of course, help with any cooking as well, since you seem a bit out of sorts.
Be appreciated.
From inside, you both hear, well, aren't they a bunch of weirdos, eh? No, right? Barging into the kitchen. Was one cooking, the other one just started barging in, the other one ran out. Maybe they hurled. I don't know. Gosh. Strange, isn't it?
I think the children are
Really,
shit
brother.
talking.
Yeah, Willow will like guide Lucian back inside. Like, come on, Grandpa. No.
No, he's like it's like it's okay. How old is Willow?
Willow is 28.
You're older than me.
Hehe.
Calling me grandpa, how dare you?
No, I mean she didn't call you Grandpa, but like
No,
the way
I know,
she's
I
like
know.
holding you is like very
Yeah,
like, all right, Grandpa, let's go back to bed.
He would have put a hand up and be like, it's okay, I'm good now.
Okay.
And then he'll walk back. And I walk back over to cooking. What are they doing? Are they just in here?
Oh no, they appear to be cooking food actually.
Probably for other people.
For paying customers for the food.
Yeah.
Are they doing well?
I mean, they're creating wolf steak and beetroot soup. That's all they're making.
Okay, so it's basics.
Yeah.
Can't really mess it up. Okay.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
I'd like to ask the barkeep a question whenever any chance.
Yeah, you can do so. Yes.
Pardon me. We're new in town, or at least I am. What exactly are the goings on at these so-called festivals that you all are so fond of here? What should we be expecting in a few days? What sort of events, should I say? Should we expect to transpire?
Parades. There might be a execution if we're unlucky.
Unlucky, you say.
Raises an eyebrow.
Continue.
Oh god.
Times sorts of feasts or raids.
Of a military sort, or what sort of parade? What are they
Guards
showing
are
off?
Involved.
I see.
Generally just masks.
Masks, you say?
Yes.
What do you mean? What sort of masks?
Wooden kind?
Wait, hold on, wait. Did I mishear you? Did you say masks, M-A-S-K-S?
Yes.
What do you mean the pudding kind?
Wooden.
Oh, I thought you said pudding.
Wooden.
Oh, sorry, my ears. Pudding. I'm quite.
Lucian's gonna be real busy.
Okay, sorry. Of any specific figures or mythological beings? Is there someone is there someone being honored, or is it more just a general masquerade event?
Don't know.
I see.
Not the Baron, though.
Well, have you not seen? Is this a new event that's been happening, or I mean, has this not happened in years prior?
There's a festival every week.
I see. No, I mean I knew that, but like. All right.
I think what Kiso might be
Sounds-
asking is if this is like new happenings or is it something that's always happened?
Well, not quite. I mean, I'm just asking is like, what are we in for? Like, and like, how long has this been going on for?
About a year and a half.
And what exactly, besides spreading this purported, joy of existence, is there any other real aim of this of the festival?
None that I wish to speak out loud about. Ears are
I see.
listening.
Oh, I see. Thank you.
I did not summon him.
Nope.
Fabian.
I was gonna ask, because you went, oh, when he arrived. So.
Wilford will appear before you, giving a curtsy.
Oh.
Or looking around as if to look if there's anywhere needed of help.
Oh, yes, Willow. Perfect. Can you have your friend carry this over there? I will be cooking it up in a moment.
Yeah,
He just assumes that you summoned him.
Yeah.
Without
Willow
any-
will just go along with it.
Without any need of ask, Willow. He's already on it. He's already on it.
Oh no.
Willow is honestly terrified.
Wilford is
But,
already doing it.
Yeah, he
Amazing.
can serve us, the group.
He's so useful, so handy. Right?
Wilfred is a very great butler.
At that, Wilford gives another bow.
That's wonderful magic.
Willow's just like very unsettled, but tries not to make it like visible. And we'll just kind of like give Wilford the tray that has like all the tea on it. And then yeah. We'll continue to help Lucian like finish up cooking.
Right.
Yeah.
Rest as you both are able to finish making dinner.
Mhm.
However, before you both leave to serve it or whatnot, Wilfred will gently pull on your sleeve, Willow.
Hmm?
And we'll give you on a platter a. I'm not exactly sure where he got this, how he got this, when he found time to make this. You're like, okay, appeared a piece of cake with a note on it.
Oh, thank you.
The note says,
She'll read the note.
for the betrothed.
Willow just looks at Wilfred very confused.
Wilfred will bow.
I know he
once
can't
more
talk, but
before dissipating.
huh?
Carrying some plates of food and like, oh, cake. Maybe save that for after the main course, no?
Is it just
One more time.
Is it just a slice of cake, or is it a whole cake?
Yes, a slice.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't want to
just,
ruin
like-
your appetite.
I'll just place it on the counter, or just like a table nearby in the kitchen. Just very confused, and just go and help
You
serve the
know,
food.
Lucian, that it is a velvet cake.
Yeah, and as I'm walking past again, I kind of look back and say, velvet cake is a very good choice.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. She's very unsettled. She's like so confused. But we'll help, bring out all the food and stuff.
Yeah, I have
Oh, wait.
made
Whoop, wrong way.
Coda alla Vachinara.
What? Are you
Vachinara.
Okay, what's that?
I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's Coda alla Vachinara.
Is this a food of your people?
You know, I would say his culture's kind of reminiscent of Rome. So, yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
It is now.
It is now. And I will
Interesting.
plate up everyone.
Willow
Annette.
will purposefully keep a cup of tea and a plate of the food off to the side, because she will be bringing that to Irina.
Oh,
She
that's
feels
literally
like
what
she needs
Lucian
to
was going to
fix
do as well. Yeah, seeing that you're doing that, he's like, oh, good, you already thought of this. You take this up to Irina?
Yes.
She is very mad. Why did you guys leave her? What happened?
I don't know.
We forgot. Well, I forgot.
I got distracted by more pressing matters, such as the disappearance of someone of importance to us.
I disappeared?
No. Cere just glares at you and it's like,
Irina is of importance as well, though.
Yes, but she was safe where she was, so I didn't really think of it a concern.
We were selfish at the moment and didn't think thoroughly.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah. Well, you're going to have to earn back some trust. In the meantime, food is ready, group. Come eat.
Willow's already
Gladly.
heading up to give Irina the food.
So I would hop on over for the food.
Willow,
Yeah.
as you're ascending the stairs, go upstairs. You don't have to actually go out if you.
Yeah, I brought her outside just so that she's not in the room.
As you ascend the stairs, you open up the door to the hallway. You're hit with like a flash of imagery of what looks like a man in a like a servant outfit, hanging from like the ceiling.
Out.
Yeah. Oh
And
no.
then the flash,
He caught
it's
it.
gone.
And you
Oh.
cut out.
No. I'm having major like MS drops right now. Like it's affecting stream also.
Yeah, we can hear you right now, but yeah, you cut off there right as
My guess is that I have to
Tux.
restart my PC.
Yeah.
You see like
That's
a man
possible.
in a tux hanging from the ceiling.
Oh no!
No
Oh.
fucking
He's
way.
hanging what? Is he hanging out?
He's
Yeah,
hanging.
he's hanging out. He's just hanging there, just slowly.
From the ceiling.
Oh no. Okay,
Hanging from the
okay.
ceiling.
Okay, good.
That's all I said was just from the ceiling. And a flash
Okay.
of vision again, back just to the normal hallway.
Vivienne's gonna be listening out for Willow upstairs, just to hear that she's still walking in front
Discord
of there.
desperately did not want you to say whatever.
So I'm glad it's not just me.
Regardless of whatever it was, Willow will still react very like confused by it and just very startled by it. But we'll just kind of like brush it off for now, but it's kind of has her guard up a little bit as she goes and knocks on Irina's door.
Irina would answer and accept the food. However, just because how the internet's going, I will end stream.
Oh,
It's
Oh,
becoming a problem,
Thatch.
and there's nothing I can do without restarting my entire PC.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Christ.
We cry.
That was a nice, lighthearted session, though.
Yeah.
But thank you everyone for coming by and watching. Again, make sure to go over to the Kickstarter, go help push them to that last stretch goal. We're very, very close. And I'll see you guys next week, if not earlier, with art. Or if I just do any other normals. But
Heck
until
yeah.
then, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Well.